All right, so welcome back. On the last video, we did a really cool thing and we started displaying some dynamic categories from our database, from our table right here on the categories, right? This information we're displaying it dynamically, pretty cool. So now the next step is, and we could actually do different things, but I want to be able to take you to the meat of the project of the course. I want to be able to start displaying some of this content here dynamically. So for us, we could do the search engine later, and we can do this later. All right, we don't need to worry about that now. Let's do the meat right now. Call it the meat because it's actually like really important. So we need to make a table for this first. All right, so let's go to our PHP my admin. Let's create another table. All right, and let's just click on CMS and let's create another table called posts. P-O-S-T-E-S. No, actually P-O-S-T-S. Posts. As you can see right there. Let's just create it with 7 rows. I think we need columns. And on this, we are going to be saying we need a post ID. It's going to be an integer. And let's just make this a little, this way we don't need to see that right now. As a matter of fact, I think we can click there and it takes the whole screen. There we go. But then it's too big right here. All right. So post ID is going to be an integer. That's what int means. And it's going to be 3 characters. It could go to 999. That's what it means. Let's make it index, primary, and auto increment. Let's create another one. Let's call this post ID. Actually, post category ID is fine. We're going to be using this to relate this data, this table with another one. All right. So we're going to create relational data, relational tables. All right. You can look it up on Google, but that's when we relate data to other tables with one table. All right. So category ID. What else we need? We need a post title. I think we should put that, not title. There we go. And I wrote it again. There we go. We're forgetting that we need to put, this is a varchar for text. 255. I always like to do the match on this varchar. Actually, that's an ID. Actually, I'm sorry. The varchar is the next one, and I make it 3. This I make a varchar 255. And what can we put next after the title? So we got it. Actually, the author is the first thing on our side right here. But we don't need to go in order, by the way. We can just organize it later on with PHP. But I like to do it like this. I think it's nice to do that. So we have the post title, and then we have the author and the date. Post title, post author, 255. I think the post date was the next. We don't need to do it like that, like I said, but we're going to use a date field in that one. We don't need to provide that. And what else can we do here? Post, I think, let's go back to it. Let's read. Post picture and content is the next. So post image, post content. All right. Let's make sure that the image is a text, just in case, and post content is text. All right. I think we're good here. Let's just click save. As a matter of fact, I forgot something. Let's go back and let's just post. Let's go back to it and let's check out, let's add another ID actually. Let's add 2 more. Click on 2 here. 3 more actually. All right, because we want to add post tags here so that way we can use it with a search engine for keyword lookup. And we want to add comment count so that way we can count the comments for this specific post, and status. All right, so we're going to be doing this in order. Post, and we say that the first thing that we need is post comment count. Is it? No, post tags, I'm sorry. And I'm asking you, and you all the way over there, how can you answer me, right? That was not nice, right? Post comment count and post status. All right, status. All right, so varchar 255 on all this. Post tags could be pretty long. I don't think we can go over 255. That's fine. You can make it text if you want. Post status, we are going to be using text. We could use zeros and ones just to say that if the post is zero, we can deny it or whatnot. But I'm gonna say varchar 255, and I'm gonna set a default for this. The default for the posts are gonna be denied. All right, or actually draft. All right. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna even do that right now. We can do that later. We can set this later like this. Actually, let's do it right now. I'm sorry. Let's do it right now so that way you can see how this works. All right. So post status, comment count, post tags. We're good to go. And let's just click save. All right. Perfect. Let's go back to our structure and we have everything here. Just make sure that everything is spelled correctly. Post content, post tags, comment count. All right. I think I did good. No grammar problems. All right. So I think this video is long enough for this lecture here. So I'm going to see you in the next lecture where we're going to be doing some more work. But on this one here, we created the post table and we added some of these fields in here, some of these rows. All right. So I see you in the next lecture. Take care. Thank you.